Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Hope you all are doing great. After spending quite a long time in Cochin with both my parents and my in-laws, we are finally back home and slowly getting back to our usual routine again. Honestly, after being around so many people and all the little moments together, coming back home feels both comforting and little quiet at the same time. But today morning actually started in the most beautiful way. Right after breakfast, we noticed a peacock nearby. Now, seeing peacocks here isn't something very rare because they are seen around this area pretty often. But what made today special was the way it suddenly spread its feathers. I've always wanted to properly witness that moment at least once, and today I finally did. The minute it happened, we all rushed upstairs to the terrace just to get a clearer view, and it was so beautiful to watch. They say peacocks spread their feathers for different reasons, especially to attract peahens, and yes, there were quite a few peahens around too. It felt like we were watching something straight out of nature documentaries, but right in front of our own house. Sometimes the simplest moments unexpectedly become the happiest part of the day. And as usual, the house gets super lively during the daytime because my brother in law's kids come over every day. Since both of them are working, the kids stay here most days and sometimes even overnight. Truly speaking, Leon enjoys having them around so much. I've heard people say that children really need other kids around them to communicate and learn naturally. And I can actually see that happening with him now. Even the small interactions, little fights, random laughs. I feel like all of it helps in their development in some way. My mother-in-law had prepared roasted ragi flour for Leon's porridge. Roasting the flour gives such a good aroma and flavor, but Leon doesn't enjoy this much because maybe he's used to the way I usually make it for him. So now we'll probably end up using this roasted flour for some other recipes instead. I had once made a drink using roasted ragi and it tasted really nice. When we add coconut milk, jaggery, it's like having a good kheer. Also, we got so many organic eggplants from our garden today. There's just something so satisfying about using vegetables straight from home. And here's Leon's breakfast as usual. This is something he has almost every morning, and thankfully he never gets bored of it. By lunchtime, I suddenly got this craving to make chicken biryani. It wasn't planned at all. The funny part is, the chicken we had at home wasn't even cut for the biryani, cut in curry style. Plus, I didn't have coriander leaves at home, and a few other ingredients were missing too, but somehow I still felt like trying it out with whatever was available. So I started by sauteing onions first, then added the chicken pieces and cooked them until the color started changing. One thing that makes cooking so much easier here is the frozen ginger garlic cubes mom prepares and stores beforehand. Honestly, they are such a lifesaver, especially on busy days. Once the raw smell went away, I added chopped tomatoes and green chilies, followed by some curd. Instead of adding all the spice powders separately, I just used chicken masala to make things simpler. And finally, after the chicken was cooked properly, I added some black pepper powder and garam masala for that final flavor. Meanwhile, I started getting the rice ready. I actually had to use a much bigger pot for the chicken masala, but somehow I ended up making the rice in it instead. I added the leftover oil and ghee mixture that I had used earlier for frying onions because that itself adds so much flavor to the rice. I added the washed and drained rice and roasted it lightly for a few minutes before pouring in double the quantity of water. It's basically simple ghee rice, but the aroma itself makes it feel so comforting. Once the rice was cooked, I took out a portion separately for my father-in-law since he doesn't eat chicken. Mom had already prepared another curry for him, so that part was sorted. For the biryani, I divided both the rice and chicken masala into two portions. First there was rice at the bottom, then poured half of the chicken masala over it. After that, another layer of rice went in, followed by the remaining chicken masala on top. Usually we put masala at the bottom, but this time I had to put the rice. But thankfully it turned out perfectly fine because I kept it on very low flame and the vessel had a thick bottom too. Later in the evening, I had to sit down and complete my internship assignment work because it had to be submitted by the next evening. Keeping myself busy is something I learned during one of the hardest phases of my life. I realized long ago that when I stay idle for too long, my thoughts starts becoming overwhelming and sometimes even make me feel completely worthless. Over time, I slowly understood that doing things I genuinely love somehow helps me heal too. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I've felt drawn towards psychology. During my recovery from depression, I always wanted to understand the human mind more deeply, not just academically, but emotionally too. Maybe that curiosity, mixed with my own experiences, is what slowly pulled me closer to this field. I usually prefer working out late at night once most of the work for the day is done. That's kind of my little time for myself. And of course, with Lian around, workouts are never really uninterrupted. So I usually keep him engaged by playing some of his favorite rhymes or songs. And while he enjoys that, I quickly finish my workout on the other side of the room. Somehow we both have adjusted to this little routine now. Also, I thought of showing you all a few kurtis that I bought recently from Amazon. Last time when I had shared some of my purchases, a lot of you actually bought them too and sent me really sweet feedback saying you liked them. So I thought, why not share a few more pieces that I have now. The next morning, I went to my parents' house and spent some time there. No matter how busy life gets, going back home for even a little while feels comforting in a different way. But I had to return by evening itself because my internship assignment still had to be completed and submitted on time.
Amazon no. ഇട്ടുണ്ടോ അതാ പച്ച ഉണ്ടല്ലേ.
And with that, we have come to the end of this video. I really hope you all enjoyed spending this little part of the day with me. Thank you so much for being here and for always supporting my videos with so much love. Take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.